Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the comments. Let's get straight into it. American Flag says, you got a Samsung microphone? Yes, sir. You recognize it, huh? I feel that Samsung microphones are very underrated. So, yeah, a lot of people buy Shure microphones. But I'm like, yeah, no, I think Samsung is pretty good. Very value for money, I would say. So, hey. Hubbard, yes, I'm okay. This post was, I think, written last year. So, last year was a great year. Last year was where I went through reincarnation as I achieved enlightenment. So, I saw a lot of things that you wouldn't see until you go through it, right? You see, you hear this thing being said a lot, the Matrix, right? It actually does exist. So anyway, we're not gonna go too deep into the rabbit hole. Ram says, Kaspar is a great coin. Good luck to you. How heavy are your bags? Tam says, hey Skinny, how can I contact you, mate? You can always leave whatever comment it is on whatever video it is that you are on. So I will more likely than not read your comment. So you can leave it here. Can you see VAT 16 cents in 2024? Of course, that's just the beginning. Yes, sir. I think we mentioned here that VAT could be, okay, let me just go to VAT. VAT UD, yo bro, what's UDST? USDT. So this is VAT. So for VAT, we were saying that this is something like a flipped ascending, right? A flipped ascending triangle, right? Normally ascending triangles are like this. This is flipped, as in like small, medium. Okay, wait, bro. Small, medium, big. And then we break out, right? So you see this here, small, medium, big, and we break out, right? Usually is big, medium, small, and then we break out, right? But during bull runs, right, you get flipped ascending. So this is what you call a flipped ascending, right? 16 cents, more likely than not. More likely than not, we're going to go to 16 cents. Well, back to its top though. I'm assuming that we'll eventually take this out, which is at around 19 cents. Yeah, I think we're going to go further than 16 cents eventually, right? But the thing I can't tell you is whether if you're going to be surpassing the highs of 2021 or if you're going to be coming down to accumulate longer. That I can't answer. Until, of course, it happens, right? So that's why we'll take things one step at a time. At this point of time, I still don't have clear targets for VeChain yet, and I would love to see a consolidation first before deciding to do anything. So at this point of time, VeChain is still a look and see. H-bar will move well later in the bull run. It's a slow mover, but it will move well. Bro, how heavy are your bags? All gems, yes sir. We have Immutable X, Hedera, Hashgraph, Aptos, Filecoin, Stacks, Crypto.com, Kronos, Kaspar, VeChain. Yeah, to be honest, it's all gems. A lot of good coins over here. A lot of good coins, especially, I mean, if you were to ask me, right, from an investing perspective, from a return on investment perspective, if I had to pick a coin, the coin will be Filecoin. It definitely has to be Filecoin. For me, right, for me. So, yeah. Please, will you do Siacoin? Okay, Siacoin has already started blasting off, right? I think previously I did Siacoin. We were talking about Siacoin. Completing a squeeze over here. A, B, C, D, E, something like that. Bam! We're out. So the boys and I in Patreon, we got in at around... I think the boys got in around 0.4 cents here. Somewhere here. So right before the breakout happened. Bam! Now we're here. So I think we're kind of like... At the top would be about, almost 100% towards the upside. So that's the coin for you. Do you have a private channel where you do BTC and altcoin analysis and trade calls? Yes, sir, I do that every freaking day on Patreon. So do come to join us, patreon.com/KinnyMoonHunter. And again, this is our prices for 2023, we're going to be raising it again in 2024. Reason being, we continuously improve ourselves. 1, 2 is because of inflation. Because the Fed is going to start printing money next year. Not just the Fed, but the PBOC as well. PBOC as in the People's Bank of China, the Central Bank of China, is also going to start printing money. So you're going to have two banks of two superpowers printing a shit ton of money. So we're all going to be rich And after that, we're all going to be poor. So inflation is going to just start skyrocketing. So we are keeping up with inflation, and we are also improving ourselves. So when it comes to our system, right, we call it the skinny system. So the skinny system has gone through 4 reincarnations, 4 revolutions, right? We've leveled up 4 times. Level 1 is finding out chart patterns, understanding how to read the chart. That's level 1. Level 2 is knowing how high from the chart patterns the targets could be, right? How high it could go. And then skinny system, level 3, right? SS3, Super Saiyan 3, right? Super Saiyan 3 is finding precise entries at the bottom. We're building on top of SS2. SS3 is built on top of SS2. SS4, which is Super Saiyan level 4, is built on top of SS3, which is finding the precise exits during bull runs. It's very important not to get out too early, because during bull runs, you can have absolute insane moves. Let's just go to Siacoin for an example, right? So if you look at Siacoin, let's look at it on Kraken, right? So if you look at Siacoin, right, on Kraken, imagine, you know, you saw this falling channel and things were already rising, right? And you thought, okay, we're gonna go to 0.001 cent, right, which is around here. You're like, okay, we're gonna go 100% out, right? So this is a 56x. Not to say there's anything wrong, but do you know that eventually Siacoin, if from the bottom, you didn't take any profits, right? From the very, very bottom, this is, okay, let's say, okay, not 50. Okay, let's just say it's 88x, right? So instead of 88x, is there a possibility that you could have taken the right for the whole wave up and got out at an 8,571x instead? Which means that if you had 1,000 at the very bottom and at the very top is x1571, you would have $8 million at the very freaking top if you just held all the way. Is that possible? Sure, of course. But of course, not all coins did this. So how do you trade this kind of move? That's where Super Saiyan 4 comes in. We try to find how high things could go, right? So yeah, there you go. Anyway, the point being that where is this? Okay, it's here. So yeah, again, join us in Patreon if you are interested in technical analysis. Again, and we go by the month. So again, at any time you feel like stopping, you can always stop. It's a monthly thing. And another thing why you should join us is because a lot of other technical analysts, right, who have courses, yeah, they're selling you a course. That's it. And then they wipe their hands clean. What we are doing is we're doing mentorship. I don't sell you a course. I'll sell you a mentorship. As in, I will guide you, advise you, and help you and support you every day as I look at whatever that you're looking at, how you're looking at charts, whether if you're looking at it correctly or wrongly, and then I will always be there for you every freaking day. So again, you can always come in, take a look, see if this is for you. Trading is not for everybody, and if it is, then yeah, some of us have been around since 2019 when I first started, right? 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. They've been here for 5 years. So yeah, feel free to join us. We only have Discord on the Discuss tier, right? So if you want Discord access, it will have to be on the Discuss tier. So again, just come in, take a look, see if this is for you. And yeah, my recommendation is that you should have capital, at least, I don't know, 20, 30K of capital, right? If you only have $1,000 of capital, I don't think we are for you. You need to learn proper technical analysis first. Buy yourself a proper book. Even if you join us, right? If you have $100,000 in capital, still you need to buy a proper TA book, right? And learn how things work, right? Not just listen to some random YouTuber or influencer. You need to learn proper technical analysis. So yeah, because that's how I did it. I didn't randomly follow somebody. I learned everything from on my own. So yeah. Anyway. How many do you have a private? Yes, we do have a private Discord. Hi Skinny, I wish we could hit 1850, but 18 Sense. It's a sweet target. Yes, sir. Thanks for the excellent content. Thank you very much. Love. Please. Oh, yes, sir, bro. We just did it. Relax. Love your TA. Thank you very much. The drop hit 277, then bounced. Yes, sir. We were predicting under 300, and eventually we hit 277, sub 300. And after that, xFUND continues rising. This is a 40,000 token minimum in a bull market. Bro, we have a target for 100,000. 40,000. Again, no guarantees. There's no guarantees in trading, right? Things can always collapse. Bitcoin can always go to zero. Tomorrow, pump goes to zero. But if all things go well, right, xFUND, we're expecting 100,000. We're being realistic, pragmatic about things, right? Yeah, there you go. So now what? There's nothing much for optimism for us to work with technical wise. So there you go. $10 Matic is possible next year. Let's hope. Yes, sir. We have a $9 target. We have a $9 target. Learning a lot from your videos. Can you appreciate over? Yes, sir. You are welcome. Play the bar. Mano says, keep up the great work. Thank you very much. It's that seasons. I'm watching coins closely. Yes, sir. Skinny, how about Maker? Still consolidating or more downside to come? Good question. For Maker, if you look at Maker, okay, we still have a target over here at 1,008, right? And we're still above the skinny pink line. So we are anticipating more upside for Maker eventually. And we're also falling in a very controlled manner. I suspect we could take out the lows over here though. But this could be a fake breakout towards the downside, right? To trap. It could be a bear trap. And after that, eventually we come back up. Maybe an inverse head and shoulders, kind of a chart pattern. And we hit higher. Right? But I'm still expecting 1,008 to be hit. So yeah, that's 1,008 for you. We're still expecting 1,008. Thank you. You're welcome. Tom says, great analysis as always. Thank you. Learning a lot from you. Thank you. You're welcome. Added to my Polygon bag after the hint yesterday. You forgot Polytrade, the best of all. Okay, Polytrade is severely overbought. Polytrade. Okay, on that, let's look at it on KuCoin. It's severely overbought, right? And we're very close to the highs. Oh yeah, we're severely overbought. So Polytrade is not a coin to be making moves. You see, normally people are only because recently my YouTube channel has been rising. You know, the views have been rising. It's only when things like this happen that the views are rising, right? When things were accumulating over here, nobody's interested. Nobody talks about Polytrade. Nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about that. It's only after when things are up, then when people talk about it. But again, you are going to be, people are going to sell into your buys if you buy anything over here. This is selling season, not buying season. So I would not recommend buying any Polytrade at this point of time. There are plenty of other value coins, in my opinion, that has yet to make a move. A lot of late bloomers. So yeah, anyway. Nice one. Do you do a price prediction for 24? I think this is the price prediction for 2024, right? Come on, Dot. Come on, let's go. ICP, XRP. Yeah, ICP is already up. I think we already did ICP. So doesn't look like there's anything much. XRP as well. Doesn't look like there's anything much. Good morning. Thoughts on BTC Dominance? Yes, BTC Dominance, we're still remaining with the same thoughts, right? We were saying that once it hits 54%, all season begins. And if you look at the weekly, right, this is already a shooting star. We're about to close this week with a shooting star as well, right? We hit the skinny pink line, acting as resistance, and I think more likely than not, we're heading back down. My prediction for BTC Dominance is for it to eventually head towards single digits, right? I'm anticipating a descending triangle as we head towards single digits. So, in my opinion, it's not a good idea to hold. I'm not saying you can't hold BTC, but I'm saying that more likely than not, all coins are going to do better, right? I mean, of course, we could be wrong. BTC Dominance could go up to 100%, sure. But if you see the chart pattern that is bullish for BTC Dominance, then sure, we'll take a move for it. We'll take a trade for it. But for now, I don't think so. This looks to me like a second mountain in the making. This is really mountain number 1 that's really complete, right? This is halfway of mountain number 2. So we're anticipating this. Will we get this? We're not sure. Could we continue higher? Of course. But we hit the skinny pink line, right? Previously, when we hit the skinny pink line, what happened? Bam! We collapse, right? Again, we hit the skinny pink line. we're expecting another collapse soon for BTC Dominance. So when it comes back down, again, this is mountain number 2 completed. And then we're expecting a mountain number 3. So yeah, that's our take for BTC Dominance. We've mentioned this before, I think. Long time ago in 2022. We're seeing more likely than not, we'll get this. We were like, considering the possibility of this being it. Then we hit lower, but nope, we rose higher towards the skinny pink line first. So yeah, again, I'm still anticipating more downside for BTC Dominance. Right, the 54% target, we got it since March 2023. You can go back to March 2023 and you'll find my video talking about BTC Dominance. And yeah, again, we're still anticipating more downside. So yeah, that's what take for Bitcoin Dominance. Peter Balagosa says, I think Chainlink is dead. No big news. You bro. When I see such comments, I'm like, there are only 3 reasons why people don't make it in crypto. Only 3 reasons. Either they're stupid, they're lazy, or they're arrogant. So if you're not sure about something, you can always ask. Or you can do your own research. DYOR, right? Do your own research. Okay, let's just do it for you, right? Chainlink. Okay, let's see what Chainlink is up to, right? We go to Chainlink Labs. Let me tell you why Chainlink is not going to collapse. Chainlink is going to do extremely well towards the future. Let me tell you why. If you look at the people behind Chainlink, right? Research. If you look at the people behind Chainlink, it's a solid team behind Chainlink. Let me go through them. Let me go through some of them, right? Lawrence Breidenbach. Hey, Lawrence. He's the head of R&D at Chainlink Labs. The head of R&D. He's a security researcher and former bridge fellow from ETH Zurich of Switzerland and IC3, which is Initiative for Cryptocurrencies and Contracts. He previously conducted research at Cornell Tech and spent time in the industry at Google and Open Systems. Let's go to Ari. Ari Jules, hey, what's up, Ari? Is a chief scientist at Chainlink Labs. He is the Will Family Foundation and Joanne and Sanford one. Will professor in the Jacobs Cornell is the professor in Jacobs Technion Cornell Institute at Cornell Tech. And a computer science faculty member at Cornell University. He's a co-director of the IC3. He was previously chief scientist of Republic of South Africa. Dahlia! Right, so distinguished scientist at Chainlink. Okay, it's not Republic, sorry, I'm just joking there. She has been CTO at the DM Association, lead researcher at Novi, co-founder of VMware Research, principal partner researcher, Microsoft Research and at Hebrew University. She invented hot stuff. Hey, Dahlia is hot stuff apparently. Kofu DV, flexible Paxos, vertical Paxos, and has more than 2 decades, 20 years, bro. She's of research experience in industry and academia, having led applied and foundational research focused on the reliability and security of distributed system. Dr. Bonnet, yo, PhD, yo, is a professor of computer science at Stanford. He's a Stanford professor, right? He heads the applied cryptography group and co-directs the mass research focus. He is the author of over 200 publications in the field and is a recipient of the 2014 ACM Prize and the 2013 Godel Prize. Is this the Nobel Prize for computer engineering? In 2006, he was elected to the National Academy of Engineering. Let's go to Christian Kachin. Christian Kachin is a professor of... Do I need to go on, right? He worked for IBM Research for more than 20 years, bro. He's an ACM Fellow, IEEE Fellow, recipient of multiple IBM Outstanding Technical Achievement Awards, and has also served as the president of the International Association for Cryptologic Research. President. There's a president in Chainlink's team. President, yo. Christian Catalini. We need somebody on the inside. Christian is the co-creator of DM, chief economist of the DM Association. He founded MIT's Crypto Economics Lab and regularly presents his work at leading institutions such as the Federal Reserve. We need someone on the inside. World Economic Forum. Again, we need somebody on the inside. And the International Monetary Fund. Bro, do I need to go on? It's a star team for Chainlink Labs. And you talk about no big news? What? Bro, again, only 3 reasons. Where's this? Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Sana Van Ham 1. Okay, let's go. Can you check ACH? What's going on? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Don't fade Chainlink, bro. If I look at the top coins, right? And when I see Chainlink at number 14, I'm like, oh my god, this is criminal. I think Chainlink should be in the top 5. I don't know why Chainlink is at number 14. it should not be in number 14. Chainlink belongs in the top 5, in my opinion. So if you were to ask me from a fundamental perspective, I'm usually pure technicals. But if you ask me from a fundamental perspective, I'm very, very bullish on Chainlink, fundamental wise, right? Fundamental wise. So yeah, Sergey Nazarov is a top dog. Anyway, okay, can you check ACH? What's going on with that? Let's go. ACH USDT. Let's look at it on Coinbase. So if I look at ACH on Coinbase, it feels like ACH could be in some sort of a squeeze. Feels like it, right? Very big A for B, C, D. I don't really like this because it is not proportionately pleasant. I would prefer something like this, right? So what's happening right now is like this. So I don't like it this way. I want it to be proportionally pleasant. So if I see things like this, normally I will hope for something like a bullish reversal in the form of a ascending triangle. Something like that. This would be awesome. Right, this would be awesome. But I can't say for sure whether Alchemy Pay is, this is the bottom of Alchemy Pay, or this could already be the bottom. Again, I can't say for sure. Could we still head lower? Of course. For sure. So yeah, we could also do something like this. So in my opinion, ACH Labs, bro. Alchemy Pay is not ready yet. I don't think it's ready yet. So yeah, I know. I also have this question. What's going on? What's going on? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Eagle. Yes, sir. Eagle's on fire. I don't understand how 200x. What tells you that extreme? Why not 2, 3, maybe 10, 20? 200x is so much for the project when it doesn't look very special. Okay, I'm not going to go into it. Could you please explain? How do you see that? Is it purely based on the chart and nothing to do with the project? If so, explain please. Is it purely based on the chart and nothing to do with the project? Yes, sir. Okay, if we look at xFUND. Okay, when I look at xFUND, right? Okay, from a technical perspective, okay. When it comes to technical analysis, right? Okay, when it comes to trading, right? You want to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time with the smallest risk possible. How do you do that? Okay, the skinny system does that. To make a big amount of money, short amount of time, with a very small risk. You can actually do that. Right? Normally, you hear the term high risk, high reward. Can you do high reward but low risk? Yes. Most people don't see it or don't do it, or but you can actually do this. But it's very, 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 very difficult to do it. And that's our secret, right? It's very, very difficult. So yeah, but anyway, when you see squeezes, right? So when I say squeeze, you hear me say squeeze a lot, and you see me always hunting for squeezes, right? I always talk about A, B, C, D, E, right? Lower highs and higher lows. So lower highs and higher lows is something like an arrow that is being pulled back. So the longer, right? The longer the accumulation, the further back that you're pulling the arrow. And then once it's released, bam, it starts flying. So let me give you some examples, right? So let's say we look at, okay, very good example, right? XRP. We look at it on Binance. So if you look at XRP, right? Okay, that's this thing. Okay, let's look at it on Bitstamp. Bitstamp will have the data. Yes, sir. So if you look at XRP, XRP had a squeeze over here. Can you see this? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. High lows, high lows, high lows, right? I'm always looking for squeezes like this. So this was an arrow that has been pulled back, right? For 1,200 days. And then once the momentum explodes, right? It will just take XRP to the moon. So once it explodes, bam, it starts flying. So XRP flew from the very, very bottom over here at 0.5 cents all the way to the top. So this was a 500x for XRP, bottom to top, right? You know how insane this, the profits was for XRP, right? Brett Garlinghouse is swimming in money. He's McScrooge. Anyway, we actually took a trade here for XRP because we saw this again. This was a continuation chart pattern. And there's XRP for you. How amazing. And again, XRP is getting the same thing over here. You see that? And yeah, again, we'll talk about the targets eventually. And yeah, it actually overshot targets for XRP. XRP, we didn't have targets until like $3. I didn't expect $3. But it went to $3. So that's why you can see a lot of hardcore XRP fans, right, who are still living in the past, not being realistic or pragmatic about situations. So yeah, again, when it comes to trading, right, you want to be the 10% because the failure rate in trading or investing is 90%. 90% of traders just don't make money, right? They just don't. Only 10% do. So you need to think like the 10% and stop thinking like the 90%. Then only will you be able to become a profitable trader, right? Trading as in like buy low, sell high, right? That's what I mean when I say trading. So going back to xFUND, okay, this is a very long one. So when I look at xFUND, I see the same thing as well, right? There is a squeeze of sorts. So this squeeze, we'll be expecting 100,000 to be precise, 106,752 on xFUND. Big targets. So if you were to ask the question, what if you're wrong? Yeah, sure, of course. We could be wrong, for sure. No guarantees in trading, right? We're still taking a risk regardless. But if all things go well, we're expecting 100,000. I don't know what the unification.com team has up their sleeves, right? They might have something in the background. Something might be happening. I don't know. I can't say for sure. But this looks like a solid squeeze to me. So far, right? Is there a possibility of things getting invalidated? Yeah, take out the lows over here. And then that's it. It's invalidated. Can you show me some examples of invalidation? Sure, let me show you. Algo, right? If you look at, oh, it's really hits. Let's go. Algo against USD. Where's this? Let's look at Binance, right? So for Algo, right? Let me do a replay. This is what you call lessons in history, right? When Algo was here, do you see the beautiful potential, right? Beautiful potential, right? If Algo run, I don't know what Silvio Mikali has been doing. If Algo run did something like this, oh, it would have done an XRP, right? This would have been pancakes, like what you're seeing on XRP. Pure pancakes as Algorand goes higher. But it didn't happen. Algorand collapsed lower, sadly, right? And such is life. And now it's coming back out, right? Of course, we will reassess and we will retake the trade, right? Even if you take out this low, it doesn't mean, Algorand is going to go to zero, right? We could still see a revival, right? If you see an inverse head and shoulders, which is also another type of bullish reversal chart pattern, right? It's a bullish chart pattern. If you get an inverse head and shoulders, this will be a gigantic inverse head and shoulders. 2,600 days of accumulation. And then it could be flying, absolutely flying towards the moon. So that could be Algorand, right? But again, we're still here. So this is still unconfirmed. We don't know what's going to happen here, right? So no guarantees in trading. All right. I can show you many other examples, right? If you look at Zem, this is another example, right? There were a lot of coins that just didn't make. Yo, bro, what's this? Zem Polo? Yeah. So if you look at Zem, right? Can you see this potential? Yeah, I mean, of course, hindsight is 2020. We've already taken out these lows, right? We took out these lows. That's it. We were anticipating this, but it didn't happen. So that's it. Doesn't mean we can't have a revival, right? Inverse head and shoulders. Gigantic one. Bam! We fly to the moon. Of course. But for this to happen, something has to be, fundamentally has to change for Zem, right? For this strong rally back up. So again, we'll just reassess the situation when it comes, right? And because we are technical analysts, we can go through hundreds and hundreds of charts, right? If someone who is a fundamental analyst, right, who is purely based on fundamentals, you can't see so many projects on your own. You can only see 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 projects. You can do 50 at a time. But for technical analysis, you can, right? You can just open a chart, nothing, pump, you move on. Second chart, pump, you move on. Third chart. So yeah, but anyway, point being, this is a squeeze we're anticipating to complete as it skyrockets to the moon. So I hope you're happy with the explanation. That was quite a long one. You have bulked up a bit, yes sir. What are you talking about? Have you been working out at the gym? Yes sir, I have been. Ross says, great video, learn heaps. Yes sir. We're looking to help out everybody. Thanks Mr. Skin for making crypto great again, bro. Are you a Trump friend, bro? Thank you for your words of wisdom. Thank you, thank you. To the moon, what are your thoughts on AMP token? There's nothing much for AMP. Do you have a secret platform where we can all see the moves? Yes, sir. Welcome to our Patreon. Just come to our Patreon. We are, you're more than welcome to join us. If you want to learn about TA, you're welcome. See how we do things. Again, technical analysis is not for everybody. So, yeah, it's a monthly thing. So, if you don't like it, you can always stop. It's entirely up to you. If you like it, of course, you're more than welcome to stay. And it gets cheaper and cheaper for you every year. So, because the thing is that every year we look to raise prices. But if you came in 2023, you're paying 2023 price. So at 2024 and then 2025 and 2026, it just gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper for you because the discount keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. And the reason is because we value loyalty. Because in the world of crypto, it's just full of scams. A lot of dishonest people. So it's very difficult to find genuinely honest people. So that's what we're looking for. So yeah, join us. See if this is for you. Follow you then during Korea. And the bull run that came after it. Welcome back. You think CLG is a good investment for now? Again, I can't answer this question for you. I made it into the thumbnail. Big love. Yes, sir. What is the skinny pink line? Bro, it's the 314 moving average. It's pi. Pi is the answer to everything in the universe. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's comments, replies. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Have a great, great weekend. Ta-da!